Hello again, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
As I mentioned
this morning,
meeting the
moment on climate change must begin with recognition
that every
nation has a responsibility,
and every
every nation is at risk. Hurricanes and wildfires don't confine themselves to national borders.
Instability
and displacement
in
one country
has
ripple effects that are
felt
throughout the regions and across the world.
Taking on
climate change together
is more than
just the right thing to do.
It's also in everyone's best interest
to do it.
Meeting this
challenge
is going to
require mobilizing financing at an unprecedented scale.
The private
sector is already recognizing this.
They know
that climate change is more than a threat.
It also
presents the largest job creation opportunities in history.
Hundreds
of billions of dollars are already being invested worldwide every year,
supporting
projects to help build resilient economies with net zero emission goals.
But
the private sector
has
more it can do and must do.
Let's be clear.
Even then, the private sector can't meet these challenges alone. Governments need to step up and they need to lead.
We have a role to play in making sure that
material
climate risks
to financial system are measured, disclosed, and mitigated.
If Wall Street
is pumping billions of dollars into businesses,
it could be
turned upside down when the next storm comes.
And we know
there will be more storms.
Wall Street
needs to make clear the risk it's taking on.
Those dollars
being invested
are often the
hard-earned savings of our workers.
Pensions. We can't
take steps
to
protect our workers. If we don't step up, we have to be able to move forward from the downside deal then into the upside and strengthen the resilience of our financial system. I've directed my team to develop an approach to do exactly that.
And our
all of our nations must stand together in shifting policies on public investment as well.
To invest
in breakthrough technologies, to finally end fossil fuel subsidies,
to help
the world's most vulnerable nations,
and
those bearing the least responsibility for the climate crisis cope with the devastating impacts of the climate crisis.
To help
developing economies leapfrog to clean technologies of tomorrow.
To
mobilize the trillions of dollars needed to make the most of the opportunity to build a clean energy, job-rich path to meet our goals.
To make sure that our climate response
is about more than just building and developing new sectors, but also about international security, regional stability, food security, and gender and racial equality as well. Our shared goal of mobilizing $100 billion per year in developing countries is critical for achieving that. It's an investment that's going to pay significant dividends for all of us. And to help meet that goal, the United States will double its by 2024, our annual public climate financing development to developing countries. Compare that to what we were providing during the second half of the Obama-Biden administration. At the same time, we intend to triple our public financing for climate application in developing countries by 2024, recognizing the dividends that pays in reducing cost of disasters and conflicts are avoided. Our Development Finance Corporation is committing to net zero emissions through its investment portfolio by 2040 and to increase climate-focused investments to 33% of all new investments beginning in 2023, the earliest of any country. In addition, today we are issuing America's first ever International Climate Finance Plan. This plan represents our vision for financing the global climate response in a coordinated way. It lays out specific steps that federal agencies of the United States will take to increase both the quality and quantity of climate financing. And it will help us spur the private sector to contribute more to climate solutions in developing nations and here at home as well. You know, this moment demands urgency. Good ideas and good intentions aren't good enough. We need to ensure that the financing will be there, both public and private, to meet the moment on climate change and to help us seize the opportunity for good jobs, strong economies, and a more secure world. I'm confident that we're going to get this done together. And I look forward to the progress we're going to make together in today's sessions. So let's move on.